your winner, KSI!
Logan Paul, do you want some, bro?
I don't think you realize what you've walked into.
No, You want to box me now?
You brought yourself into this. I'm sitting here and I'm challenging you, cuz.
You're challenging me?
I fight you, you train however long you want, and Logan fights KSI.
The night before, you're gonna be awake. You're gonna be shaking.
That's what you think, man.
You're gonna be getting into the ring, pissing yourself.
I'm so excited for this fight. August 25th is gonna be the best.
What's up, YouTube? You know what today is? Today is a KSI versus Logan Paul fight. I've been waiting a while to watch this and it's finally about to happen. It's about 11:40 right now. We got about 50 minutes till the actual event starts. I don't think that Logan Paul and KSI fights till at 7, I think. But I'm about to talk to you guys over who I think will win, the undercards, all that stuff. See, as you can tell, come with me, come with me. Boom. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. KSI versus Logan Paul, August 25th. You know what it is. So, follow me. I'm back, and this is gonna be the new place that I make all my videos where I sit down and talk to you guys, fitness videos, all that stuff. It's very quiet in here, and my battery's almost dead. I'm finally back from juicing up my battery. I got it to half charge. I really need to invest in a second battery, but fight talk, let's talk about it. We got Deji, Jake Paul, KSI, Logan Paul. Those are the two main fights. There's a lot of undercards before that. We're gonna talk about those too. But this is how I'm gonna play this out. I feel like because Deji and Jake Paul fight obviously before the main fight. So if Deji wins against Jake Paul, I feel like that's gonna have a effect on Logan Paul to fight KSI and beat him. Because if Jake Paul loses, you know that's gonna go through Logan Paul's head, like, oh, my brother just lost. I really have to win. So that's really could get into his head, and KSI knows how to get in people's heads also. So that's not gonna be a problem for KSI. I am pulling for KSI to win. Yes, I am. I like KSI. I like what he teaches. He's just a hard individual. He just goes after what he wants, and that's gotta show respect. I also like Logan Paul though. I have nothing against Logan Paul. Logan Paul's I know what he's done in the past is questionable, but I'm not gonna talk about that. People make mistakes all the time. But overall, I feel like KSI is gonna win. Now, let's talk about the undercards for a second. I gotta pull this up on my phone. One second, because I don't know all the names. I reviewed all of them, and I'm about to make my best pick. So this is gonna be my list. And if I go 100 for 100, you better subscribe. That's all I'm saying, even 90% subscribe. Now, if I get all of them wrong, don't subscribe, leave this video, blah, blah, blah. Do all that stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go from the beginning fights to the end fights because I'm pretty positive the way the list is, it goes up as the people get bigger up. So, alright, so Call Me Ham versus Drizzy Jeremy. Okay, I don't really know that much about these. Now, for this one, I'm going with Jeremy. I saw his build, and I feel like he has an advantage over Call Me Ham, and that's just my opinion. I don't really know that much about these people, but from how they look and their physique and their body builds, I'm going with Jeremy. So, the next one, Raka Scarce. Now, I gotta go with my boy Scarce on this. He's really put in a lot of time and effort to make his body at least able to be fighting in this fight. So, Scarce, even though he's awkward, and the weigh-in yesterday, it was just cringe to watch him weigh in. The way he took off his clothes, all that, blah, blah, blah. But respect for him putting in the time to really change his life. But I'm going with Scarce. He has a body height. He has all that on Raka. Now, this one is probably an easy one to really see. Face Sensei and Overt Flow. I've known both of these way back. Face Sensei, he's specialized in karate, jiu-jitsu, I think, and Overt Flow has experience with Brazilian jiu-jitsu, something like that. Yeah, so Face Sensei, I'm going with him. He's taught people how to fight. He knows the game. He knows everything. Overt Flow may know Brazilian jiu-jitsu, which is very complicated thing to do, but Face Sensei, he has experience. He knows how to watch people move. He knows how to study them. He knows how to do all that. He's taught people. I think he's even taught KSI and Logan Paul at one point. But I'm going for Face Sensei. Next one is Anasan Gibb versus Jay Swingler. I'm going with Anasan Gibb. He looks more fit than his opponent. Jay, he looks way more fit, so I'm going with Anasan Gibb. I don't really know the two that much. All I know is from the weigh-in that his body physique, again, which plays a big part in fighting, because you got to have the stamina, you got to have the quickness, you got to have all that stuff. You got to have the moves down. The next fight is Momo versus Rossi HD. Now, I'm going with Rossi HD. Momo looks way too skinny to even be fighting, to be honest. He looks way too skinny. I feel like Rossi HD is a better opponent in this fight. Like I said again, both of them probably not that much experience. Both are FIFA YouTubers, so don't expect much from them. But Rossi HD, I'm going for you. You really have the advantage over Momo just because of how skinny Momo is. He really is very skinny. Nothing wrong with that, but that can get your ass whooped in the ring. Another one. JMX versus Coach Richard. So, JMX obviously has the height over Coach Richard. He really does. JMX has a wingspan, all that stuff. You can see it when they stood right beside each other on the weigh-in. JMX could go, he can just swing it, and Coach Richard doesn't really have that type of physique as JMX. So that's why I'm going with that one. Now for the two main fights, Deji and Jake Paul, which I already stated. I feel like Deji's gonna win. He has the motivation, dedication. He really wants to win. I can see it in his eyes. So I'm going with Deji on this one, and I really don't like Jake Paul that much. I honestly don't. So I'm going for Deji. Deji, don't prove me wrong. Don't prove me wrong, please. Don't prove me wrong. I'm trying to go 100 on the fights. I'm trying to get everyone right. So Deji, don't prove me wrong. So I got KSI winning in round 7. I think he's gonna knock Logan Paul out. Round 7. That's what I got. That's 12 rounds is what it usually goes in boxing, but I got 7 on KSI. So that was my list of people I think is gonna win. So hopefully they all win that I chose, because I want to be right 100% of the time. If you guys want to talk about it in the comment section, feel free to leave who you think is gonna win, and I will definitely reply, give my thoughts on what you think. And yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe, and Like I said, if I get everyone wrong, don't subscribe. Please do. Please. But it's been your boy Mike Cobb, and I'm out.